Welcome to Master the Game. I am Juice, and tonight we are playing the Black Rock Adventures game. But before we get started, I quickly wanted to say thank you to Brothers Forge for sending us this beautiful rod of initiative, beautiful handcrafted wood and steel, and just it's amazing. Dry erase. I can't wait to use it tonight. And obviously you guys can see it, so that's cool too. But yeah, so quick shout out to them. Thank you once again. We'll be doing a review in the next couple days on this, and that should be up on the channel. With that,
Oh boy. So I'm Nicole, and I'm playing Kat Dankill, and she is a dwarf sun moon monk. Sun soul monk. I can't talk. It's fine.
I'm Andy. I'm playing Francis D'Angelo. Nobody can see me, I think, in order to improve ratings. Francis is a Tempest cleric, a bit curmudgeonly, has a bit of a bad attitude, and tonight, and I'm happy to report that I am freshly coming off my second vaccine shot, which gives me advantage, I understand, on all diseases and saving throw and poison saving throws. So that's what I heard. I think it's a new rule.
Hi, I'm Laura, and tonight I'm going to be playing Nulty, who is an Azimir Star Druid. And with our recent level up, freshly got a new set of reactions she'll never remember to use. Yeah, I'm like, this is super cool, except the reaction changes every long rest, and I'll never remember which one I have or to use it. So
I'm Tom, TP Grant on all the social medias. I am playing Riley tonight, who is a gunslinger warlock of an undead, who is he's having a little bit of a rough time in this dungeon. This is out of his element. He normally is happiest when he's playing cards or picking fights in taverns, and he's a little out of his game right now. But it's been a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to this.
I'm Paula. Tonight I am playing Victorian War Eye, who is a barbarian. She basically kills things. She's probably not the brightest, but she makes up for that in her ability to just let everything hit her and nobody else. Yeah, they let me stick around mostly because of that.
Well, my notes say that we were we had just discovered we ran, there was a bit of a foreshadowing. We found a broken sarcophagus, which said something about a champion of evil, may his corpse never rise again. But it was mysteriously
empty,
broken
right?
from the inside. Yeah. So then we climbed down the ladder. We got into this hallway that was this flooded corridor. There were a bunch of submerged skeletons that kind of hacked and poked at us a little bit, but I think we were able to clear them out of the water. And then we were about to swim along the corridor to continue exploration.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No?
She came back. We found her in the rubble upstairs.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we pulled her out of the rubble.
I feel like we scouted that a little too. Okay. Well, I mean, if we want.
Juice, we're seeing in chat, they're saying no DM audio.
They can't hear anything. Okay, now they can hear me.
Sorry, I was like, oh, hold on, that's important.
All right, well, they didn't hear anything.
I guess Juice is important.
I'm sure hearing Juice is not important at all.
It's fine. There were pictures. You can follow along.
Just follow the
Got
pictures.
And he had just awarded us a bunch of inspiration.
That's
Yes.
not coming from me in this
And
campaign.
money, we found so much money.
Yes, we also leveled up twice.
To 6, level 6. Yep.
Teen.
Oh, that's right.
16.
There was a level drain in this water, and it sucked the levels out of you. So I just gave it to you. But really, that was so I could give this to these, these stat blocks I just wrote down. That's why I asked you for those things.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's why.
Well, yeah. So, anyways, if you guys want to contribute to inspiration, you can do that. It's $5 for them, $10 for me, and then go check out the Brothers Forge for this awesome Rod of Initiative. All right. So yeah, the water is up to the bottom of the door that Francis is standing at. What would you like to do?
All right, how far are we going? Are we heading toward the door? Because the other way just takes us back up to the next level. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how far is it from where I'm standing to the door?
It's quite a ways still. You will have to get wet. I mean, we're talking about maybe 60 feet.
All right.
And I mean, the door is submerged too. So
because there were whole skeletons below us. I'm assuming it's pretty deep.
yeah, I think we said that it was 15 feet
Okay.
last time, so they could still hack at you from the bottom of the water.
Well, I mean, Francis, if you want to wait up there until at least we get the door open, maybe the next room doesn't have water in it and it'll drain. We can.
If it's only 60 feet, I'm okay. I can take a running jump and clear a bunch of that distance. I'm sure I can swim some moderate distance in this, some short distance in this armor without dying.
Suit of plate.
It's chain, and I'm kind of strong.
You could swim in it as long as there's nothing like.
As long as there are like
you
skeleton
totally,
fish, like piranhas.
totally got
Or,
this.
yeah.
Milton's preparing herself to help pull him along because swimming in full metal armor seems like it's a bad idea.
That's a little challenging. We'll go with.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna run and jump, and then I only have like 30 feet, so I can doggy paddle that distance.
Doggy paddle 30 feet in chainmail. Cool.
Yeah,
Vic is just prepared to stand and laugh and point for at least one round prior to jumping in and assisting.
You not already in the water with us? I feel like I'm just like treading water.
No, everybody is in the water.
Yeah,
by him. We all jumped in the water to fight the skeletons, and he like stood up there, and we're like, "What are you doing?"
Watched. That's fair.
And so Vic's crown, I believe, is still glowing with light. And Francis, I think, had some light on a shield or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Magical light. All right.
Magical.
So you guys make your way east towards the door. Submerged beneath the surface, there is a simple wooden door in the eastern wall. Who's going first?
Just
I'll go first.
Vic, because
I'll go right behind her.
she's the most expendable.
Okay. When you get to the door, it is not budging.
Vic, you know what to do.
I'm gonna ram the door.
You're gonna ram it
Encourage
by
it
you're gonna
to be
swim super
open.
fast and ram it.
Well, I feel like, I mean, is there something around it that I can grab onto so I can just like use it to like push myself away and then like slam into the door, you know?
Yeah, there's probably like a spot where a torch would normally be. You could grab onto and maybe
Yeah.
pull yourself into
Or
it.
I'll grab onto it and try and kick through the door. Either way,
There you go.
they both seem
Give
like
me,
good options.
Yeah, give me a strength athletics check.
oh, guidance.
Good call.
Is that D4?
Yeah, it is.
Might need that. Oh, 18.
Okay. So you go to kick it, and when you do, it busts right through the door, and you feel the door become weightless as it can now swing open pretty easily. The water pressure behind it seemed to be what was causing you unable to push it originally.
Just
Good job,
a
Beth.
simple task for me.
You emerge under the murky water into a submerged room. Furniture and barrels float above you on the surface. The
If
water
I,
is extremely dark other than your crown. It probably lights in front of you a good 10 feet. And you can see the underside of some of these barrels and furniture. One barrel looks like that. It's got like a shovel with a bone next to it, and it's being held against the barrel that looks like it's got like some sort of animal skull on it.
oh, well, that looks like something Nolte wants to maybe check out. The
I was
animal
like,
skull.
I find that super interesting.
Well, I mean, so if we swim up to the top, though, I mean, can we see anything else in this room, really?
Is there any place to land, so to speak, for somebody who might be getting tired?
So it's hard to tell because it's so dark and there's things blocking your field of vision at the surface. Assuming you guys go straight up and find a spot, you do see there is looks like a little bit of a ledge on the north side of the room that maybe 2 or 3 of you could fit on. And I would assume Vic and Francis came up first.
Yeah, well, I'll grab a barrel just to give me some buoyancy, and then head toward the wall. I'm not gonna go exploring some crazy crazy cattle bone barrel.
All right.
Forgot I had prepared this last night, which I definitely should have remembered because this would have been super helpful. But I'm going to ritually, so it takes me like 10 minutes, cast Water Walk on everybody.
So it takes 10 minutes?
Yeah. But
You're not going to have time to do that. You're not going to have time to do that.
I'm not going to have time to do that? Okay, I'll cast it. I'll cast it without the ritual. I'll just use the spell slot then.
All right. So right before you do that, though.
Oh, come on.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Well, kind of. Vic, you get attacked. You don't quite see it. It's as you come up for water or come up from air for air. You get like you feel this really sharp, like cut on your ankle, and okay, there it is. Sorry. But it's only for a whopping 3 points of damage. So then...
Me?
Yes, you, Vic. Francis as well. Okay, so that is a 21. You also feel like a slash at your leg. And you take 8 points of damage, Francis.
Well, I don't know why I'm taking the worst of it. Does my heavy? So I don't have any idea what this is. But does my heavy armor master skill allow me to reduce that?
Yes.
Or am I going to take the full? Okay.
Yep, it's just normal slashing damage. So, yeah, you'd be able to.
All right. Well, that's
now,
not a great way to start the day.
Nolte and Riley and Kat, are you guys able to see in darkness?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
6 feet.
And I think Riley, yours is like you can see in magical darkness, correct?
That's right. I for totally normal reasons, I can see in darkness.
So Vic and Kat, or not Kat, Vic and Francis go through the door and immediately go up for air. As they go up for air, Nolte or Kat, Nolte, and Riley, you guys come through in single file line. And I would say probably Kat would be first, then Nolte, then Riley. As you guys go through, Kat and Nolte, you guys see like out of the corner of your eye, because the water's really like dirty, but you see movement. And Riley, you see 10 skeletal figures, 8 of which are rocking a greatsword. 2 of them have a long sword and shield, and these ones have better armor than the ones before. It's still scraps, but it's like plate mail type scraps. So like there's openings and you can still get through it. It's not quite as effective as like full-on plate armor.
Yeah.
And they're shambling across the bottom, clearly unable to float. Maybe it's because of their heavy armor. Maybe it's because they're skeletons and they don't know how to swim. So with that, everybody roll for initiative. And I got a 3. If you guys want to type it in the chat, it might even be easier for me.
And I'm assuming my water walk did not get off before all this started.
No, that's why I didn't want to.
Nope, that's fine. I appreciate that.
So
Save it for my first round.
So it was just the skeletons attacking us then,
Yes.
correct? Okay.
All right. After Vic is Kat probably. After Kat is Francis, right? And Nolte's last.
Nolte is last. She rolled real bad.
Well, that's no good. This is
No,
really cool. I like this. All right. So, Riley, what would you like to do as you see the skeletons like hacking with their long swords up at your 2 friends?
I'm gonna cast Spirit Shroud
Okay.
on myself with a bonus action.
Okay. Does
So,
that have any verbal components? Because you're underwater.
oh, it does. You know what? Let's
I didn't think of that last session.
No,
So-
that's fine. I will uncast that, and I am just going to launch my Elder Blasts.
All right.
As I see these, I'm going to target one of the two that's attacking my friends.
Okay. Those ones are not wielding a shield, just so you know.
All right. So that first one's a 9.
That will not hit.
Didn't think so. I'm going to switch dice real quick for the second one.
As long as it's shiny math rocks.
I just switched to Shiny Math Rocks, and I just rolled an 11.
That's better.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. A 16.
Okay,
There we
16 hits, but 11 would not have hit.
No. All right. And that is going to be a 10 damage on that one.
All right. And that's force damage, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So you see through the water, anyone who can see, you see this whirlpool kind of thing go through the water and hit this skeleton, knocking it back in the water a little bit. And it's all in like slow motion, you know, because of water. But it does appear to have hurt it a little bit. All right. Is that all you can do? Do you want to move?
You know what? Hold on. Let me. Oh no. Hex also has verbal components. All my spells have verbal components, so I'm good. I'm gonna float off to the side, a little bit out of reach to provide artillery support, basically.
All right. Vic.
So I'm up in the doorway, right? And these skeletons are
You're
underwater.
above your friend. So the water's about 15 feet deep. So swimming, for example, just so everyone knows, everyone's half speed unless you have like a swim speed. So yeah, you are at the top breathing air in between barrels and furniture. And yeah, they're about 15 feet under you. Well, they're 10 feet under you, technically.
Well, I mean, if we all just get out of the water, right?
Maybe. Only a few of you fit on the ledge on the other side of the room.
Oh, dang. Okay. I guess Vic's going to go after, make sure that her friends don't get attacked. And I think I could swim down there. You said 15 feet?
Yep. Yeah, that'd be your full movement, probably.
I'm going to swim down there. It wouldn't be, but
okay.
I'm going to swim down there. And I will actually, I guess if we're going to do this, we're going to do this. And Vic is going to use her bonus action to rage.
How many of those do you have left? Oh, I guess we just leveled up.
Yeah, so. Unlimited.
What? No.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
That would not work.
Lots. Tons and tons. And she is going to pull out her axes and she's going to attack one of the skeletons.
Okay. When you go back under the water, the first one you see that apparently was attacking you is not the one that Riley hit. He hit the one that attacked Francis.
That's okay. All right. So I have an 18 and a 23.
Both are going to hit.
Okay. So 10 points of damage.
Okay.
That doesn't kill it, does it?
No. In fact, when you swing through the water slows your arm movement down enough that you know it was not very effective. It hit, and it definitely did some damage, but not like you expected.
My second attack did 6 points of damage, so a total of 16 for both of those hits.
All right. So yeah, you swing through the water, and anyone around you can feel the water pushing them as you like push the water out of the way and swing at this skeletal armed guy. You do manage to hack off some of his ribs through his plate armor. And you can see them kind of start to drop out the bottom of his plate armor, out of his breastplate. And yeah, it is now Kat's turn.
Okay. Let's see. Are any of them?
Remember, you are one with the water. I know you like the sun, but you're one with the water.
Got this. Okay. Because I'm gonna try and hack at one of them with my sword.
All right.
No. That didn't go well. 10.
All right. It doesn't hit. Are you swinging at the one that Kat is with, or the one that's underneath Francis? Those are the immediate two. When you
Well,
walk in.
she is Cat, so
Or, I'm sorry.
yes.
I've been doing that the whole time, haven't I?
Yeah.
I associate you two together. My bad.
Okay. That's because we're the cool ones.
Are you attacking the one on Vic or Francis?
The one with Vic.
Okay. Yeah, so that attack did not do it. Do you have any more than one attack?
Yeah, I have another. I get to do 2.
Okay.
So that's 16.
That will hit.
That's for 7 points of damage. And then, I don't know, I'm underwater, but I do have this new thing where I can, after I do an attack, I can do burning hands. Underwater, maybe?
Okay.
So,
It's magical fire, so like, you
You
know.
can try it.
yeah, we're going to do that. So, it's a 15. So whatever the cone is to not hit any of my people, that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
Oops. So that's 3d6. So that's 9 points of damage, and they get half damage if they do a successful throw.
So when you do this magical fire thing, it hits the skeleton. It goes out though immediately. However, it still was active long enough to do something. It's like that initial spot did enough. It had 1 hit point left. So so you do kill it, but it's like it's like fizzles. It basically just barely does it.
You know. Oh well.
But you dropped it. All right. And then do you want to do anything else? You still have movement?
No, I'll just go back up to the top of the water to get some air.
All right. So now you pop up right next to Francis.
Perfect.
And it is now Francis's turn. So you see Kat like pop up out of the water right next to you. And you just saw some fire for a split second underneath you in the water.
Well, I was kind of debating about whether I should just try to fight in my armor and just drown, or whether I should make a beeline for the ridge or for the ledge. So I think I'm going to go ahead and swim directly toward the ledge.
Okay.
Which conveniently is away from danger, but nobody will mention that at this point.
Dude, I am about to pull everybody up out of the water, but like.
So you are able to pull yourself up on the ledge, no problem. That would count as your movement. Now, you can't really see down in there. You can see the light from Vic's crown through the water.
Okay.
And you can probably see a lot of like dark figures down under there, but you can't distinguish friend from foe due to the murkiness of the water and the barrels and the furniture floating in it.
All right. Well, I'm going to hold off. I'm going to hold off on dropping some bombs into the water indiscriminately. I could drop a couple of depth charges here, but I'm not sure I could distinguish among the.
We'll be fine. Go ahead.
The goods and the bad. So I think I'm just going to sit down and kind of cheer for Vic.
There you go. All right, Nolte.
Okay, well, Nolte's gonna start by using her movement to swim directly to the top so that she can cast spells where she can speak.
Okay.
But when I get up there and see that Francis pulled his cowardly butt out of the water, I am in fact not going to cast Water Walk because I know the rest of us are actually fine.
His cowardly alive butt.
You were going to be alive in a minute. I was going to shoot you up towards the ceiling, like
No,
Mentos and Diet Coke, but like... But we're not going to do that now because the rest of us can all swim.
He swam just fine.
Yeah.
Swam right out of the water.
So I'm going to look and find another skeleton. Is there one that hasn't been hit?
Oh yeah, there are 8 that have not been hit.
Okay. I'm going to use my star map to cast Guiding Bolt at one of them.
Okay. So you saw underwater, there were 2 with shields. There's still 6?
Okay.
7, I'm sorry. 7 without shields. 1 was right where Francis was, underneath the water.
Let's do one of the ones with shields. I rolled an 18.
Would you roll? I'm sorry.
18 to hit.
Yep, that hits. Yes, that hits.
Okay, and this is going to be 11 radiant damage.
All right. You blast it right between its shield and sword, and it hits it right dead center in its chest. And all of a sudden, everybody can see it's like this shimmer on this skeleton. You can see like a golden, glittery looking outline in the water of this skeleton.
And the next attack roll has advantage against it.
Yup. And it is their turn. All right. Dun, dun, dun. So right now, we have Francis up out of water on the ledge. We have...
Wait, before it's their turn, can I use my bonus action to cast Magic Stone on a bunch of my sling bullets?
That's a cantrip.
It's a bonus action cantrip, yeah.
Okay, yep, that's fine. So I can't remember. Riley, are you underwater still or are you up? You came up, so you're bobbing like at the top.
No, I'm underwater still.
Oh, you are
I'm floating underwater off to the side. I have a lot of air still.
Okay. So the one that was on Francis moves over to Vic. And he will attack. Should probably see if these have... I don't think these have multi-attack. I should check.
They probably don't.
I wasn't doing it, so they don't. Okay. All right. So this one is attacking with the long sword. It's going to miss. I rolled a 4 on the die. Another one is moving over to Vic. Since Vic was the first one in, she probably got the furthest in. So there's going to be 3 that enclose around Vic. So here's the second one on Vic. That is... I think that's a 17. No, that is a 16. Plus 4. Okay. All right. And then the last one on Vic... Oh, wait. Yeah. That's an 11. Okay. So they all miss Vic. Now, the next one is going after Cat. This one also is rocking a shield. Or, I'm sorry. Yeah. Actually, I've been mixing them up. This one has a great sword. But it misses. All right. So the first one misses Cat. The second one with a great sword is a 17. And so that's going to hit with the great sword. I think. 7 points of damage.
So, hold on. Before she takes those 7 points of damage, Cat's close to me, correct?
Yes.
So I could see her.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So as this skeleton goes to attack her, you see this like spectral spirit come from Vic, and it's holding this huge sword, which blocks that attack and reduces her damage by 8 points, which covers all 7 of her.
Okay.
Very nice, new spirit guardians.
Yes, I know. Isn't that cool?
Fan.
All right.
Cat ass.
Okay, so one of them now. So there's 3 more. One of them will move over to Nolte, underneath her, and attack with its.
Maybe I
great
should have
sword.
saved that for Nolte. I forgot.
You know what? It probably doesn't matter because I
got so excited about using it.
And the 2 with the shields are going to enclose on Riley. And they just have the long swords. So, a crit and a 19 on the die. So both of those are going to hit. All right. So you take 7 from one of them. Actually, no, you would take 8. You'd take 10 from one of them because of the crit. And then you'll take another 3 from the other one.
All right.
So 10 and 3. All right. So that was their turn. And we are back up to Riley.
Did one of them swim within my range when it came up and tried to attack me?
Yeah, the one that swam up to you. I forgot about your polearm master.
I was gonna say, can I use my polearm master reaction to hit it when it comes in my range?
Do you have your polearm in your hand, or do you have your sling bullets?
Oh, that's true. Okay, no, you're right. I'm good with that.
Okay. It is Riley's turn, though.
All right. Well, are they wearing metal armor?
Yes. Full plate.
All right.
But it's all busted up.
I'm going to reach out and touch one of them.
Reach out and touch me.
That's a natural 20.
All right. What kind of damage?
Lightning damage.
Ooh.
And I'm using shock and grasp, and I'm going to need to roll. I don't have enough d8s. Hold on.
Somebody just became very happy he's not in the water.
Yeah.
In your middle arm.
That wasn't as good as it could have been. That's only 12 damage, lightning damage for this one.
So everybody, including all of the skeletons, take 12 lightning damage. And I'm not lying. It's legit written into the module. I'm not being a jerk, I promise. So everyone takes 12.
That was worth it.
Everybody
Okay.
except who?
You know what? It's okay,
Well-
because I was looking at lightning spells too, so I'm definitely glad it was Tom who did it and not Nolte who did it, because Nolte's lightning spells could have legit killed everybody.
Now, I'm going to cast...
I want you to know, the one in front of you, Riley, died. Like, it literally falls to the floor in slow motion. One of the ones on
you know
Vic
what?
did
Hold
as well.
on. Pause. Never mind. I forgot it. It's my own fault. They needed to make wisdom saving throws to attack me
Oh, okay.
because they're undead. And
No matter what.
for completely normal reasons, undead have to make a check to attack me.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I will make that right now for the next turn. I rolled a 19 on the die.
Okay, yeah. So they can attack me. I'm going to cast Misty Step and just appear next to
Francis on the ledge?
No. I ain't leaving my friends. I'm gonna appear a little bit behind Nolte, out of combat range of them, but
Okay.
like behind, so I'm able to support.
So, is it every time they attack you, they have to make the wisdom save, or is it for the whole combat?
Let me double. I think once
Okay.
they make it, they're good.
Okay.
On a success, that they're immune to the effect for 24 hours. So if they succeeded,
Okay.
they're immune.
So the other one that was on you, since there were 2, made it. So he's the one that'll be around
okay,
to
that's
still
fine.
be able to.
Yeah, all undead have to make that check again.
What's the number?
15?
15.
Because
Wisdom.
I'm totally alive.
I have to say it.
All right, awesome. All right, Vic, you just got zapped. You guys all saw especially Francis, he saw an arc that came from one figure, hit one in front of him, and then sparked out across the water, getting all of you.
There is one that is also still glowing.
Yes, there is.
I feel like for Vic, maybe that actually was more like the equivalent to like 4 cups of coffee, because now it just got her like into it and all excited to just, kill something. It's just more motivation for her. So she's gonna, the one that's glowing, is that one near where she is?
That one is the one that was a shielded one, and that is one that was where Riley was.
Okay, well, he got kind of beat up pretty bad last time, so she's gonna go over to that one. And she'll attack.
Are you leaving the range of the 2 that are already on you?
Oh,
3 of them.
fine. I'll just attack the one that's on me.
Okay, there's 3 of them.
It's fine. Yeah, so I'll just attack her with my axes then.
Okay.
So let's see. I do have a crit in there.
Okay.
I've got a 12.
Okay.
Is that gonna
won't
work?
hit. Nope, 15.
Okay, and then the last one will hit.
Okay.
Okay. So the crit is 12 points.
Okay. You drop it.
So then my next hit will go to his friend to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be 9 points.
And that drops him.
Wah, wah.
So you still have 1 on you.
Everything's falling apart. Okay.
Now, you have extra attack, don't you?
Yeah, so that was 2 attacks. I missed one, and then
Yes, but you also have a third. You have 3 then. You have your regular attack, your offhand attack, and a regular attack if you want to use
Yeah,
the
I know.
bonus.
I did all 3. I hit 2. I missed 1.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yep.
All right, Kat.
I mean, I can attack more if you want me to,
No, we're
though.
good. We're good.
Like, it's totally cool.
Just keep hitting things.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hit the one that's
It's on you. There's 2 on you, just so you know.
whichever one. I don't know. Let's see. 21
That'll hit.
for 4 points of damage for my first attack.
Yeah, so you obliterate it, and it falls over in the water.
All right, then I'm gonna hit the other one with a 12.
That will not hit.
No.
Your hand deflects off of its armor.
And then my bonus action, I will do my unarmed strike.
Okay.
Ooh, natural 20.
And there you go. So you roll damage dice twice, modifier once.
Ooh, 14 points of damage.
And you obliterate that one, and it falls over. There are only 3 left. There's 1 on Vic, 1 on Nolte, and the one that is where Riley was. And Kat, do you want to move? Or are you going to stay underwater?
I'll move to wherever the other one is.
Okay. There's 1 on Nolte, and there's 1 that doesn't have anybody on it. The one that doesned have anybody has a shield, and you know it'd be a little bit harder to hit.
Okay. I will go for the one that has nobody on him.
Okay. Perfect. And that one is... Yeah, he's got a long sword and a shield. All right. With that, it is now Francis's turn.
Well, let's see. Should I cast Call Lightning or... I think I'm just going to stand and wait. You guys have got this under control. I'm going to do nothing.
You can see the one that's been highlighted by guiding bolt.
That's only till the start of your next turn, right?
Full round.
Till he's next
Gotcha.
hit. Okay.
Just so you know, too, Francis, there is a gate that's next to you on this ledge to another room.
Oh, you didn't even mention that.
Well, you know, I was busy with combat rather than describing the room. Now that you've had a moment to just stand up here and you aren't going down there, you would have had an opportunity to observe. So there's a gate right next to you.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that combat. They got that under control. I'm going to check out the gate, and so that I can we can be prepared to move on quickly after this while they're nursing their wounds.
I hope there's like 4 vampires in that room.
Water.
So you walk up to it and your light shines through into it. In the northeast corner of the room, above the water line, is a gateway. It's extremely rusted. Looks like there's a large chamber with columns that support a large vaulted ceiling above. One column has collapsed and one has a large capstan device at its base, kind of like a lever. There's a heavy stone door in the center of the western wall that you can barely see from the light on your shield. At the base of the stone door is a lever. Opposite it, on the eastern side of the room, part of the wall has collapsed, opening a small gap.
Well, can I get through the gate, or is it locked?
Yeah,
it's rusty.
So when you go to do so, it seems to be rusted shut. You think maybe if you were strong enough, you could bust through it, though.
Vic
Well,
can do it.
I'm going to try to bust through it.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Well, on a good day, I might have been able to do it, but today is more of a 6 day.
Yeah, so you like try really hard to like bust through it, and you feel like, have you ever hit a tree with like a baseball bat?
Yeah,
You know that vibration in your hand? Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like from your chainmail gauntlet thing as you hit it.
So I do one of those things like when you trip and embarrassingly trip, and then you look around to see if anybody saw you. I'm like checking out, but everybody else seems to be occupied with combat, so nobody saw me. I'm cool. It's all right. I'll just let Vic do it when she gets done doing her other thing.
I love it. All right, Nolte.
All right. There's one below me. Well, the sling bullets are not going to be helpful now, so I'm going to switch out to my quarterstaff.
Okay.
And I clearly picked the wrong weapon to magic up last turn, so I don't have Shillelagh on this. I'm just going to hit it with a stick.
All right.
Both hands, though. I have both hands on it.
Sounds good.
17.
That'll hit.
Two bludgeoning damage.
When you hit it, you see it go limp and fall backwards to the ground.
Is it dead?
I mean, it was a skeleton. It was dead.
I mean,
It's not animated anymore.
Is it re-dead?
Is it re-dead?
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's slow motion.
Okay. Well, then I have an extra attack I get to use with the back end of this staff, so I'm gonna go swim under the water towards the closest skeleton and hit it with my stick.
Yeah, the closest one is over on Cat now. That's the one that was glowing before.
Yeah. Is that still glowing? How long does that stay glowing?
I'm pretty sure it ends at the start of your turn.
Until the end of my turn.
Oh, okay. There you go then.
So I'm going to hit it with my stick with advantage.
There you go.
18.
Just barely. It tries to block it with its shield, but you manage to poke through it.
And then let me check because it's a different. I have a different thing with it.
I think it's a D4 with the butt end, but it might go up as you level. I don't know.
Just let me go double check for a second. It's the bonus action. Yeah, D4. So 2 damage.
That drops it. You know, that whole lightning thing dropped all of them to 1 hit point before, just so you guys know.
I'm hitting them with my stick. Not even the magic stick, just the regular stick.
Awesome. Well, there is one left with a great sword. It is going to attack Vic because there's nobody else near it. And that is a 21
Bring it.
for 10 points of slashing damage.
Wimp.
And then it's Riley's turn.
No more lightning, Riley.
It was effective.
It was. Don't do it again.
All right.
I can't type apparently either.
Is it all skeletons have gone?
Yep, it's your turn. There's
Okay.
one left. It's on Vic. That's it.
Eldritch blasting him.
All right.
I just rolled both attacks at the same time because we're going to say the low roll is a 17.
Yep, you hit.
All right, so let's go ahead and first one is going to be 14 damage.
Yeah, that would do it with the 1 hit point left.
And then as it comes apart, my second one is just going to as it starts coming apart, Riley's just going to put an extra one through the skull just to show off.
I love it. Yeah, it obliterates it. It goes in the water. You just see it go poof. It almost looks like, what is it? Like when a bird or a chicken gets hit by a car and all you see is a bunch of feathers, except it's bones. And then it falls in slow motion. Kind of like feathers.
That's fun.
Sorry.
I was going to resurface and just be like, all right, Francis, it's safe.
So when you come up, that barrel is right next to you, Riley.
Hey,
As well. How's everybody doing? Riley, let's not do the lightning in the water again. That hurt.
yeah, I reconsidered that after doing it.
Okay.
Well, yeah, let's get out of the water first.
Vic, Kat, how are you guys doing?
All right.
You know,
If I'm doing healing,
I mean, I won't say no to
I mean, yeah, I'm not
Okay.
going to turn it down.
so
Vic
I'm
and Kat are like, ooh, a massage? Sign me up.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, basically, that's what you're asking us. Like, do you want healing? I mean, I always want healing.
That's exactly what I'm asking you. So I'm gonna cast 3rd level healing spirit. Which so that can get 5 creatures, and I'm not getting Francis. So I'll give me an extra one.
Hey, I took damage too.
So I'll give me an extra one.
I deserve that.
you get a splinter when you tried to run into that gate.
Yeah, metal sliver. Those
No.
are the worst.
One of them caught my ankle when I was doggy paddling.
So at 3rd level, everybody gets Kat, Vic, and Riley take 2d6 healing, and I will take 4d6.
Sweet.
Oh, cool.
All right, about 6 more of those and I'll be good.
Okay, well, I can't do 6 more of those. That's what you get.
Stand in the back, man.
Yeah.
How bad does Riley look?
I'm above half now.
Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna reach out and do healing hands. Take another 6 hit points. I'm gonna smack him outside the head with it.
Hey, you were asking who needed healing, and I said here, and then, you.
I gave you healing.
Yeah.
I've healed you twice now. Stop electrocuting me.
To be fair, it wasn't just you. I electrocuted everybody.
Almost everybody.
Almost
anybody
everybody.
The fact
else?
that you included yourself is the reason that you're still alive and I'm not beating your ass with my stick. But
Does anybody else need healing? Do you need another one, Riley?
Riley, do you,
I think I could take a little breather and I'll be fine.
With that, guys, let's take a 5-minute break. And we'll be right back. All right, we're back. So, yeah, you guys dropped all the skeletons. Francis is up on the ledge by himself at the moment. And
So I can help my friends up.
yeah, you can help 2 of them up. Which 2 are you helping up, Francis?
The 2 that mocked me the least, so I'm going to go with maybe Vic and Nicole. Vic and Kat. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Well, that's good. Vixen's
Well-
going to have to open the door anyway.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be, one of us trying to bash in the door. So
And Riley still has like 7 minutes of underwater time.
Yeah, I mean, I got my breath back. I can just go reset. It's fine. He just
That's
doesn't
a little-
seem out of breath. He doesn't seem like he was much bothered by not breathing for some reason.
That's a little creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Very handy though.
All right, Vic. So you and Kat get up on the ledge. Either one of you could try to open the gate if you want to.
I'll try and open it up first.
Athletics check.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
That's what it says.
Vic's just trying to keep up the ruse that she's great at strength-based athletics type of things.
I mean, when
but
you do stuff, your muscles flex. They might not. Be
she
the biggest
really
muscles.
is just lucky that she rolls well on these checks, and I got a 21.
Hey, the dice rolls are reality, so therefore, Vic is actually really strong.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Yeah.
So, what does it look like as you try to bust this down? You barely get through it, but what does it look like? Are you using your shoulder to bust through it? You're just
so is
grabbing
this
it and pushing it? What are you doing?
a metal door or is
Yeah,
this
it's
a wood door?
It's a rusted up gate. It's rusted shut.
Oh, okay. So I feel like what Vic probably did is she went up to it and she grabbed some of the bars and she pulled the bars towards her as she kicked her foot forward through the bars on the bottom.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, when you hit it, it doesn't go right away, but then it finally pops. Like it's almost like this subtle delay as you do it because it was a little bit difficult for you, just a little bit. But yeah, so
it was easy.
So you are now in this room labeled 4. It is a large room, and the gate opens into a large chamber. Columns support the large vaulted ceiling above. One column has collapsed, and one has a large capstan device at its base. There is a heavy stone door in the center of the western wall. At the base of the stone door is a lever. Opposite it, on the eastern side of the room, part of the wall has collapsed, opening a small gap. From behind the columns emerge some figures. One of them is a boy. He stares at you and begins to smile. The other figures come into view, and each is identical to each of you. Each of you finds yourself staring at your identical twin. The boy begins to speak. At last! And they attack. Roll initiative! You're
It's
looking
really
at
good
yourselves.
thing you didn't get in here by yourself, Francis.
Well, then there'd only be one of me to fight. Now there's 5.
I rolled a 1.
Oh boy.
There's actually 6 because there's a boy as well.
Yeah.
All right.
So
type
there's
it
the
into
boy,
chat.
and then there's
Right.
one of each of us.
Yes.
Yeah, but I didn't get a chance to look at that barrel. Okay, we're coming back for the barrel.
Yeah,
I kept mentioning it.
we got it. We'll drag him in.
We just had to heal everybody, and then everybody was through the gate, and it didn't come back up. I'm coming back for the barrel.
Oh no, the magnets got me. There we go. All right. After Riley is Vic, right? And then Francis. And then me, because I rolled a 1. All right, Kat, what would you like to do as you stare at the 5 of you and a boy in front of you?
So I have my sword out, and I'm curious if it's glowing or not.
What does it glow for again?
Evil aligned creatures.
Yes.
Super glowing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and attack other me then.
All right.
A 23.
Does that beat your AC?
Yes.
Then you hit it.
Oh boy.
That's why you asked. Oh, dang. That's so many hit points to kill.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
At max.
That's 5 points of damage for the first attack.
So cat attacks cat. You guys cannot tell the difference between who is who. As soon as she runs up and starts attacking, this whirlwind of monk craziness. Yeah. How many hit points?
That was 5.
All right.
And then my second attack is a 23 again, which hits for another 5 points of damage.
All right.
And then my bonus unarmed strike definitely does not hit. That was an 8. So.
All right. With that, it is Nolte's turn.
Okay. So I can't tell which one is cat anymore.
There's only one solution.
Lightning bolt him.
Mirror match. Just go against your. Quick question, Juice. Do our doubles have all of our spells?
I don't know. Do they?
Well, the AC I sent you for me was impacted by the fact that I cast Mage Armor on myself for free every morning.
Gotcha.
So they don't have
what is
our
your AC
spell?
without it?
13.
13. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll make a note of that.
Okay, just letting you know.
That's a big difference.
That's a big difference. That is.
That's why I
definitely-
take when you're a warlock, you take I can just be like boop Mage Armor.
They are dressed and seem to be equipped the exact same as you, it looks like.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and cast Call Lightning.
Okay.
And the creature I'm going to call lightning down on the first time is the boy.
Okay.
And that gets each creature within 5 feet of him.
Okay. So he's got what looks like Vic and Francis are to the sides of him.
Okay. But I also see Vic and Francis next to me, so I'm assuming those are the bad Vic and Francis right now.
Yes.
So
You can tell for now.
I can tell for now. Is he within 30 feet of me?
So the room is 50 by 50, so I will say yes. Just
Okay.
barely though.
So the 3 of them need to make a Dex saving throw, and I'm going to use my new ability. The little boy has to subtract a d6 from his.
Okay. I did roll a nat 20, just so you know. And I'm taking 3 away from it. But with his bonus, we'll probably make it.
Okay.
What number did I have to beat?
15.
Oh yeah, I had a 17 without adding modifiers. So, all right. So now
Hold on, they're
the
taking
cat
damage.
and the Vic. I'm sorry, not cat. Francis and Vic. So I got a 15 for the Francis. What is your Dex save modifier, Francis?
Dex save modifier is +2.
Okay. So that is a 17, so that makes it. However, the Vic one does not make it.
Okay. So
Let's just make you guys roll.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. It'll be easier. All right.
24 damage to the one who didn't make it, and half of that to the ones that did. So
Okay.
12. And I'm going to continue concentrating on keeping the storm up.
Okay. So it was 24 or 12, right?
Yep.
Okay. And... Okay. Sounds good. So like there's clouds now hovering over everyone in this room. So you can't see the vaulted ceiling anymore. and you see lightning come crashing down on the boy and arc out to Vic and Francis this time. I gotta really think when I say that now, so I don't say cat. All right, Riley.
Next to the boy.
All right. Can you indulge me here for a second for some flavor of a spell as Riley is just going to like eye contact his double and just sit there and be like, plan on killing me?
How would you respond?
Probably with like just a little bit of like a nod, like nothing personal.
It's nothing personal. Do you feel lucky, punk?
He's gonna put his hands out and just be like, "You're a daisy if you do." And I'm gonna cast Hex on him, and I'm going to impose with Hex. I can choose an ability to make him have disadvantage on.
Okay.
He has disadvantage on Charisma, so
Okay.
all of his attacks on me with Eldritch Blast have disadvantage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at him, as I am the quicker draw. Oh, well, all right. So, first one is going to be a 12, so that's going to miss.
Yep.
The second one is over a 20,
All right, so that hits.
and that is going to be a D10 and a D6 because of Hex. Oh, I rolled max damage. That's going to be 20 damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you blast him. He does not look happy about that.
Yeah, just...
It's like, that stings a little.
And I do not move. We're just like staring each other down. Standing.
Wild West gunslinger style.
Yup.
All right, Vic.
All right, well, Vic's gonna crack her knuckles a couple times,
The
know.
other Vic does the same exact thing at the exact
Stretch
same
out.
time.
Stretch out her neck a little bit. And as she's walking forward, she's going to pull out her hand axes and she's going to start like just charging straight for the other Vic.
Okay.
I will use my bonus action to rage and I am going to slice her up.
So you can tell the difference between this Vic and your Vic because this Vic has no light on her crown.
Just watch the glowing object. And I'm trying to hit myself, aren't I?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it sucks when you're so good.
So
You
you
just-
telegraph your attack. Your doppelganger of you knows it's coming, knows your fighting style, and completely moves out of the way. And you miss. Apparently with all 3 of your attacks.
Well, 2, because I
Oh,
used
2.
my bonus action to rage.
Oh, that's right. All right.
I mean, I can still attack more things. Like, you
No,
seem
no,
to
no,
want me
no,
to attack more. So, like,
You're good.
it's negotiable.
It's all good.
Keep
So
trying.
Francis.
All right, I'm going to drop a guiding bolt on Francis at a 2nd level spell.
Okay.
Here we go. Don't suck. And the next one. Who's up next?
Well, that Francis dodges as you fling a guiding bolt past him, and he charges right at you, Francis. And you have a mace as a weapon, correct?
Flail. Yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 19 to hit plus your modifier. So a flail is
That hits.
Is that a D8?
Yeah.
Okay. For a big 1 on the die. So that is only, they do not have your same strength or dex and stuff, by the way. So that is only 3 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. So then the next one, I'm just going to go down my list here, is Cat. So Cat, you're getting attacked with a sword. That misses. Actually, that might not. Yeah, that misses. You're getting attacked by a punch. That's a 19 on the die. you're going to take 6 points from the punch. And then the sword again is also a miss. All right. Vic, so you are engaged with yourself. And it misses you as well. I imagine the exact same thing you tried to do to it does to you, but that was only its first attack. Second tap is the same. And this one has 3 attacks because it's not raging. That's 17 on the die. That would be the hand axes, correct?
Yep.
For 7 points of damage.
Weak.
Nolte. So your doppelganger runs up on you with its quarterstaff and tries to attack you. That is going to be a 14.
That ties.
All right. And that's a D6 weapon with 2 hands or D8?
D8 with 2 hands.
Okay. So that is 6 points. And then it goes with the butt end of the staff. That will miss though.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my reaction
Okay.
to shield Nolte from some of that damage.
So you are not anywhere near her. Do you have to be?
I
She's 30
do
feet
not.
away.
I have to. Oh, I have to be able to see her, and she has to be within 30 feet of me, and that's it.
We'll allow it. So she is 30 feet.
Okay, so you can take back 5.
Okay.
All right. And I already did Francis. Now,
Good.
Vic, you are next to you moved up to your doppelganger. So the boy comes over next to you and he's got his hands like this. And you see this like black orb of energy start swirling in between his hands. And
Yeah, this is going to go well.
And he reaches out to touch you. He's going to miss, I think. 12 misses. So you feel this like energy like swirling around you, and you see it out of the corner of your eye, and you dodge out of the way. That was his regular action. And he then teleports to the other side, and Cat was the one who came up. So he is now next to Cat. It looks a lot like the Misty Step that you guys have seen Riley do before. And with that, we are back up to the top for Cat.
Riley's just claiming moral victory at the moment.
This almost feels like a stalemate.
Almost feels like you're not the real, genuine article.
All right, I'm gonna hit. Shoot, I have both me and the creepy kid by me, right?
Yes, you do. The creepy kid's about 10 feet away, though.
Okay, I'm gonna.
He's
hit
behind your doppelganger.
Me. Okay. Let's see. 25, which hits.
That will hit. Yep.
9 points of damage.
All right.
And with that, I'm gonna use one of my points to do it as a stunning strike.
Okay.
So then they have to, if they fail their con saving throw, they're stunned until the end of my next turn.
They failed.
Good. So they're stunned. And then I'm gonna hit them again with my second attack.
Okay.
Which is 16. Which matches.
Yep. So that'll hit.
4 points of damage, and then my unarmed strike for 16 for 7 points of damage.
Wow. Okay. So you're beating yourself up pretty good over there.
Got skills.
Sorry, just a sec. All right. Great. Nolte.
Awesome. I'm going to use my action to continue the lightning and bring it down on the little boy again.
Okay.
And I'm going to use another use of my Cosmic Omens to give him negative or minus a d6 on his
saves?
saving throw.
Okay.
Yep. So him and anybody within 5 feet of him, and mostly my party
nobody,
knows they not stand within 5 feet of him, and it's their fault if they are.
Yep. So nobody's within 5 feet. That's 11 plus 5, so 16.
Okay, 16 makes it. Oh, did you take the minus a d6?
Yep. I rolled a 2 on it.
All right. 13. So 24 damage, and then have it to 12. So.
Okay. So you zap him. He does not look good. In fact, when you zap him, you see his face almost like morph for a second, and then go right back into this little boy.
Yeah. Nolte has anybody looking, Nolte has very little compassion for the fact that it looks like she's entirely electrocuting a little kid. She's like, no, we're cool. Moving on. That's it. That's all I'm doing. That, and I'm maintaining concentration on my spell.
All right. Riley?
Riley's slightly distracted for a moment, like looking off to the side, then glances back. Where precisely, how far is his double from
30
him?
30 feet.
30 feet, and he just shakes his head as he's going to launch another 2 attacks at that one.
Oh, he didn't do anything last time. Oh, well. My bad.
Well, he's not going to do much, probably. Low roll here is a 15.
All right.
So both
that hits him.
All right. Well, then first damage is going to be a 11 as the first one hits him. Second one is going to be a 13. So 11 and 13 as just 1, 2.
Wow. All right. Yeah. You blast him. Every time you blast him now, he also, much like the boy, like when he takes pain, you can almost see for a split second his face start to change a little. Almost like whatever is going on to make him match you is like wearing off or something.
Yeah. Pale imitation.
Vic.
All right. So Vic's gonna try and kill herself again. Kind of frustrated it didn't work last time. Hoping maybe she can do something better this time. So I got a 24, so that'll hit.
Okay.
1 missed, and the last one I'll hit too. It's a 22.
Okay. Just tell me your total damage.
Okay. 17. Sorry. 17.
Okay. So yeah, you hack at yourself. Same thing that I explained to everyone else, that every time they take some damage, they react the same way, where they almost like they're losing control of looking like you guys. And yeah. With that, Francis.
All right, so Bad Francis is now attacking me with melee.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and go with inflict wounds. So I'm going to go ahead and make a melee attack against him. Hopefully I can roll above a 2. And it is above a 2, but not by much. Next.
All right. Yeah, your AC is really messing with you.
No, my
Francis,
dice rolls are
just
messing
doing-
with me. I just rolled a 7. It's literally the highest thing I've rolled all night.
You know, last session you rolled the same. Like it was all low, I think.
You know what your problem is?
I
You don't have shiny math rocks.
Wow, wait, like this clearly is Laura's fault, apparently.
Yeah, I blame Laura.
Can't hear you for some reason.
Oh, you didn't hear me?
No, I couldn't hear Laura.
Oh.
She said something, but it didn't come through.
I said, how did this become my fault? I'm the
Apparently
only one
it's your
killing the
fault.
boy. Kill the boy!
All right, starting at the top. Cat.
Okay.
Taking 2 sword attacks.
Yep.
Those are both going to hit 13 and 12.
Isn't it? They should be stunned.
That's right. Thank you for remembering. Yeah. So with that, we'll move on to Nolte's doppelganger. First attack misses. I rolled a 4. Second attack was even worse. I rolled a 2. All right. Riley.
I mean, it's almost as if druids suck at hitting people with their melee weapon or something. I don't know.
Or the fact I'm not using shiny math rocks.
You are not. You don't have shiny math rocks yet.
No.
They'll get there.
I don't. So for now, it's still Laura's fault. All right. So Riley, what weapons do you have on you? Since Riley didn't attack you.
See, that's the funny thing. I don't actually really.
Don't you have like a dagger or something?
Nope.
Oh, that's right. You lost one.
I am the weapon.
Okay.
If you're looking for things to do, Eldritch Blast is one of them, though
No,
has disadvantage.
you can't do it.
Can't. And Shocking Grasp, but also
They don't have the spells.
They don't have
So-
spells.
So
It
this
just-
He
one
could pick up a rock
grabs a
next
rock.
to him.
Yep. He grabs a rock to go upside your head with it. I did crit. So on my D4, I rolled a 2 and a 1. So you take 3 points of damage from this one. As
So
he busts a rock up your side of your head.
Can I flame that? Like I get hit with a rock and it's just like turn back and like, really? A rock?
I will never be allowed to make fun of Riley for not carrying weapons again.
All right, Vic. Yours is going to make 2 attacks with the hand axes. I have a 15. I have an 18, and the other one misses. 18 hits, right? Yes.
Yeah.
So that is a whopping 4 points of damage. And it's going to do an extra attack on you. And that is going to be a 19. So that would also be another 4 points of damage. All right. And with that, we're over to Francis. So Francis, let's see if it can hit you. Nope, 2 on the die. Just like you, it can't hit you. And we're back up.
Well, I guess you're rolling like me.
Yep. All right, Kat, what you got? The one is no longer stunned. Seems to shake out of it.
That is a 17
That hits.
with 4 points damage.
He's looking rough. Or she's looking rough, I should say.
And that's a 16 with 5 more points of damage.
Jeez. Blood is flowing from the lip of this one from the punch.
22 for 9 points of damage.
So you just killed yourself. And as this happens, so you do, you feel as you drop this thing and it starts to change to like a glob. You do feel like you did just, was that a sword or was that an offhand attack?
That was a unarmed hand.
Okay. You feel like you just got like kicked in the chest, and you take 8 points of damage yourself as this thing turns to like a putty. And it is now Nolte's turn. So you guys see that once Kat dropped herself, it turned into a putty, and then you see her like kind of grab at her chest in pain.
Well, doesn't seem to really be any reason to stop a strategy that's working. So Nolte's gonna call down lightning on the little boy again.
Mm-hmm.
And I have one
Oh,
more.
I forgot about him. Damn, I always forget about someone.
I have one more of the reactions that makes him subtract a d6. So I'm gonna go ahead and burn the entire thing in this combat because it seems like it's the time to do it.
13 plus 5. So I got an 18.
Oh,
So 17 on the 20, 4 on the 6, and then plus 5.
damn it! All right, well, none of those did anything.
Oh, you're pulling a Francis.
Yeah, well, I'm still doing quite a lot of damage anyway, Francis. So this is going to be the least with 13, and we'll have it to 6. So
That is just enough. So when you do this, this kid who was starting to do some kind of spell that you could see like this force field thing going around him, didn't get it completed, and the lightning zaps him. And you see this like force field thing blast outward. Kat is the only one near him. So Kat, you take 3 points of damage as this blast from this boy hits you. And he kind of just disappears. Like, it's not like he turns into anything. You just see him like, almost like a black hole just sucks him in and he's gone.
okay. And it didn't seem to have any effect on any of the other doppelgangers.
No, it did not.
Okay. That's it. That's my turn.
All
I'm
right.
going to keep concentrating on the spell.
Riley.
Well, there's a doppelganger at the end. I'm gonna launch a Eldritch Blast at him. I got to imagine he's getting a little low on his hit points, so I'm gonna space him out. First one, that's a 19
Of course.
or an
it is.
18. Either way, I'm pretty sure that hits. That's gonna be 11 damage.
That drops him. And just so you are rolling at disadvantage, right?
I am?
Yeah, because he's within 5 feet of you.
Oh, he is. Sorry.
It's okay.
When did he move with? Okay.
The
I
last round.
He
just
busted you in the head
moved
with a
last
rock.
round to hit you.
I will roll again. That's a natural one. I thought he threw the rock. I'm sorry. I misinterpreted that. I thought
I mean, yeah. Sorry.
That's
probably
right. I
was
rolled a
not clear.
natural one, so I missed.
All right. So then you have your second attack, though.
I do have my second attack, so I'll roll with disadvantage on that. That's going to be a 13 to hit.
That hits.
All right. That is not very good damage. That's a 7.
That's all he had left.
All right.
So when you do this, you just do this like blast, just like before to Cat. He turns into this puddle of goo, but as he does, where you hit him with the Eldritch Blast, you feel pain. You feel 7 points of damage in that exact same spot.
Oh. Riley's just gonna kind of like shrug to the side and just be like, "Sorry, buddy." And he's gonna turn to look at the kid and just say, "You're next."
Kid's
And I'm gonna use
gone.
my oh, the
It's
kid.
gone.
Wait, the kid's gone. Oh crap!
Multi-toasted
Who's
kid.
left?
So
Sorry.
right now, you have the Vic, the Nolte, the Riley, and the Francis.
We need to
Riley
deal with
left. It's just the Nolte, the Vic, and the Francis.
Or,
I'm
yeah,
gonna-
sorry, yep.
I'm gonna point at the Vic and just be like, "You're next," and I'm gonna transfer my hex, and strength is the ability that now has disadvantage for that one.
Okay. Does that count attacks too?
Yeah.
Hey, Paula,
Does it?
Yeah.
you use Dex, don't you?
I get.
You use Dex for your modifier.
Are you?
attack, don't you?
Oh, you're a Dex barbarian, aren't you?
Yeah.
But she doesn't tell you guys. She's always let you think it was strength because she doesn't want you guys to think she's weak.
Yeah, ability checks made with
So it's
chosen
perfect.
ability. So I picked strength, but it's gonna be all right.
Okay.
Even then, my dex actually isn't that great either. I really just have a really high constitution. That's it. That's
You're a barbarian. That's the one thing you need.
that's the important part. Yeah, it definitely didn't go into intelligence. That's for sure.
It's Vic's turn.
All right. Well, I am fully aware of the fact that Evil Vic has a lot of hit points left. So I'm going to attack her as much as physically possible. And I am going to only hit her one time because I wouldn't want to overkill anybody ever.
Especially yourself.
Yeah, definitely not. And I'm gonna hit her for a whopping 6 points of damage as I try and slash at her.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's it.
You sure? I'm just kidding. I know. I'm just giving you a hard time now because you were harassing me about doing extra stuff. Francis.
All right, I'm gonna burn another spell slot with an inflict wounds, and then I'm gonna try again to see if I can break my record for rolls tonight. I am not breaking the record of 7.
Oh.
This is
6.
so great. This is
You
amazing.
have like 12 pounds of dice over there. Get a different D20.
That's true.
I've been switching them out. That's a 7 right there. That's a 14, but it doesn't matter.
That one doesn't count. Way to waste it.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, that's totally ruined the probability of rolling higher now.
So here's what I think. Here's how I predict this is gonna end. You guys are gonna wipe out everybody, and you're gonna be left with 2 Francises.
We don't know who's who, so you better just kill everybody.
I'll
Don't
just
put
have
that
to
evil on
electrocute
us.
you
Don't
both,
you do that.
and one of you will turn into a puddle of goo, and the other one won't, and we'll let Riley bring back whichever one's left.
Fair enough.
All right. With that. All right, Vic. So one thing you notice that's a little bit different about your doppelganger that none of the other doppelganger guys seem to have. This one seems to have some sort of like necklace. It looks very tribal-esque. It's probably like a leather wrapped like stone or something that you can barely see the stone, but it's kind of pretty. Catches your eye as it attacks you twice. All right, there we go. 23 and a 18 for 8 and 7 points of damage from hand axes. It's going to do an extra attack on you. That's a 23 again. Those are good. For 4 points of damage. And then Nolte's little buddy over there is going to attack her first with the hard part. That's a miss. And then the butt end of the quarterstaff is also a miss because she's good at hitting things.
I was gonna say, because, again, druids really shouldn't be hitting things with their stick.
I know, right? Francis, your buddy who's with you is going to attack you. That is going to be a 15, so that is not good enough. But I rolled a 13 on my die, so, All right. With that, you guys got rid of the boy. I think that's all of them. I'm not forgetting anybody, am I? Vic and Nolte and Francis. Okay. We're good. Cat. So right now you see 2 Noltes fighting. You can't tell which one's which. You see 2 Francises fighting. You can't tell which one is which. And you see Vic fighting herself, but one of them has a glowing crown.
Doesn't my shield glow?
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Yes. So you can tell the difference between the Francises.
Also, I was going to say, I got to point out, one Nolte is trying to batter somebody with a stick, and the other one is actually controlling lightning. I kind of think you might be able to tell.
Maybe.
Maybe.
She's seen you attack with a stick before, though.
You were just doing it in the water. I'm going to go for the Vic, who's not glowing.
Her passive perception's a 12, too, by the way.
Okay.
You, Nolte, with your 17, would probably at this point be able to discern the differences.
Yeah, okay.
If you weren't fighting yourself.
Oh, Juce, I'm not fighting myself. I have not done a single thing against myself.
That's true.
I'm sitting here
That's true.
electrocuting other people
That's true.
as myself tries to wail on me unsuccessfully.
Let's see. 24.
Which one are you attacking?
The Vic who's not glowing.
Yeah, that'll hit.
See, Vic, you can hit yourself. It's good. That's 7 points of damage.
Wait, dice go above 10?
It's magic.
There are numbers higher than
When
that?
you roll dice that aren't d10s for your attack rolls, they do.
All right, that's weird. Okay.
All right, second attack is a 25
That'll hit.
for 8 points of damage.
Jeez.
And the last one is an 11, so that's not gonna.
That is going to miss. All right. Good job. Nolte, what are you doing with your storm cloud and lightning?
Is there anybody
Oh, do you have to concentrate every time you're hit, by the way?
I've been hit once,
Okay.
and yes, I concentrated on it.
Okay. I'm just curious. That's all.
Yeah. No, it's concentration.
I always forget concentration. So
Yep, I've been hit once, and I maintain concentration.
perfect.
Is there any place that I can tell has 2 bad guys within 10 feet, or within 5 feet of the same point?
So Vic and Kat are into the room.
Mhm.
You and Francis are in the back, but I wouldn't think you're side by side, so there's probably not any within 5 feet of each other.
Okay, well then I'm looking for a space 5 feet away from Bad Vic with not hitting my friends.
Okay.
And I'm going to call it down on that point, which should hit Bad Vic, but nobody else.
Okay.
And
It's a
dexterity 15.
I rolled a 1.
Huh?
I rolled a 1.
Finally! It's only 13 damage on that one. I rolled really cruddy on damage, but still,
It's
13
pretty
damage.
darn good.
And
When you do it, it kind of drops to a knee, but stands back up after being zapped.
And I'm going to keep concentrating. I'm just doing this. It seems to be a strategy that's working, and I don't really see any reason to switch it up.
Right. All right, Riley.
All right.
You have the one on Nolte,
Mhm.
which I will let you make a perception roll
All right.
to see if you can tell the difference. You do have to beat an 18, though.
What else is on the board currently?
There's Vic.
I'm gonna
Nolte and Francis.
I've passed my hex to Vic. It just I should hit that.
Okay.
That makes the most sense. Sorry, Nolte, you'll be fine. I have spare the dying. You'll be fine.
This thing hasn't hit me more than once. Why is everybody acting like I'm getting my ass kicked?
Because you're
They
made of
probably
glass.
think that if it was you attacking like a monster,
Oh my goodness!
that you would miss also.
It's not just digital rollers right now. It's every dice in the universe hates me this week. I'm assuming a 10 doesn't hit Vic.
No. Vic's a little bit better than that.
14?
No, Vic's a little better than that too.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my last luck to re-roll one of these.
All right.
That is a 22.
That is going to work.
All right. I'm rolling good damage at least. That's an 18 damage.
So when you do so, this thing does turn into a puddle of goo, but that necklace is sitting on top of the goo. And Vic does not take any damage from...
I was just gonna throw a little wink at Vic and then turn to direct his attention towards the other Nolte. He's going to transfer his hex over to the other Nolte.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Oh,
Beat a 20. I said 18, but I meant 20.
Beat a 20 with perception?
Yes.
Or just do the other Francis.
This is going to be fine. I got +2 in perception.
There you go. The Francis is a 15.
Natural 20.
So which one were you looking at?
I'm looking at Nolte. You can't miss me on which Nolte's the real Nolte.
You can't.
I know my Nolte. So
All right.
X goes to that Nolte, and I'm gonna make it a disadvantage on anything relating to strength since they don't have the spells.
Perfect. All right. Vic, you see the necklace in this puddle of goo. What would you like to do? The Nolte and Francis are about 30 feet away from you.
Well, Vic is gonna. She wants to grab the necklace
Mm-hmm.
and just put it on because, of course, that's what Vic would do.
Okay.
But she's so overcome with just pure rage that it's just not something that's popping into her mind. So she immediately shifts her focus over to the Francis that doesn't have the glowing shield, because it appears the Francis with the glowing shield could use a significant amount of help in defeating himself.
All right.
All right.
How much longer does your rage have? Do you know?
Yeah. So this is 7.
Okay.
I've only gone a couple of times. So 2 miss for sure, but I did get a natural 20.
That'll hit.
So
He
that
does have a
one's
19
gonna hit.
AC, by the way.
Yeah, that's why I said those other ones weren't gonna make it. So 12 points of damage.
All right. This Francis is still going strong. I mean, you hit it. You kind of cut between the armor and get a nice joint. Probably up by the neck, I would say, is probably a little bit exposed, maybe. And you cut it right there, but not super deep, but enough so that there is blood running. Didn't hit any arteries or anything.
Yeah, I'm just starting the process.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Show
Gotta
him
get
his
into
boss.
it a little bit, you know?
Yeah. All right, Francis.
All right, burn in another spell slot, inflict wounds. 18!
Yay!
Plus
yeah, so that's
modifier?
like a 26.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, 18 total? Or because that would
No.
stink.
Yeah, no, 18 on the dice. All right, so I finally do something. Damage, not too bad, 20 points.
Wow.
That takes him nicely down. I'm guessing it's about
Getting close.
probably.
Getting
Yeah.
close.
I know.
He looks rough. All right. He when you do that, he starts to like form into this goo, but then when it stops inflicting wounds, he goes right back to looking like you. And he's going to attack you. Whoops. Oh, that was good, but that wasn't a roll. All right. 14 plus. Okay, so he misses. He basically hits off of your shield. And yeah. That was him. Oh, the Nolte! The Nolte! Misses. I rolled a 4. Misses. I rolled a 7. So that's all of them. This is anticlimactic for me. All right, Kat. You have a necklace in front of you in a puddle of goo. And you have a Nolte and Francis.
I'm gonna go for the Francis.
Okay.
The one that's easy to tell.
Yep.
And that's 25.
Yeah, that'll hit everything.
Woohoo!
All the things.
9 points of damage.
Oh, you one more! Come on!
Yep, that's true.
Oh,
Alright. And that's an 11. That won't hit.
Nope.
And last one is a 19.
That will hit.
I'm dead!
7 points of damage.
So you drop it. It turns to a puddle of goo.
Let's recognize how many things
And it does not actually cause any pain to the real Francis when it drops.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
And the last one left is the Nolte.
I mean, for once, like, the monk is dropping things and not
Being dropped.
herself.
Not myself. Yeah,
It's,
change of pace,
it's so great. It's like you've turned a corner.
you know.
That's true. Like the first, I don't know, 8 sessions, you were dropped probably 8 times.
Finally got tired.
Francis.
I was like, I'm gonna hit things now.
Yeah. All right, Nolte.
All right, I'm looking if my double's the only thing that's left, because I know that's the easiest thing to hit up on this entire board. If it's the only thing that's left, I'm gonna find a space 5 feet from it that's not 5 feet within anything else and pull down lightning and just blast it.
Yeah, I failed the save. I got an 8.
19 damage.
All right, so that's the first damage this thing has taken.
This is not taking any damage, guys. Everybody's been fighting everything but this. Neither this nor I have taken any damage.
It's a
Look,
very
it's a
kind of thing.
Nolte with a stick. How bad is it gonna be? Like,
Not at all.
Focus fire.
Not at all. That's why we were able to ignore this for the entire fight, is because it did nothing. But now we have to do it, and it has points.
Mr. Riley.
All right. Well, I know now with Hex, I understand which Nolte is Nolte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna launch 2 attacks at the not Nolte. So, all right, low roll is a 17. So
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. All right. First one is gonna be a. Oh boy. Hold on. I closed the page. I switched off to a different page. Let me get to my actual spells. That's a 16 damage on the first one.
Nice.
Second one's gonna be a 13 damage.
Wow. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Ah.
Blast, and it's looking really rough.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you can do?
No, not currently. That's about it.
Vic,
All right.
you
so we
just saw it get
have-
blasted with the Eldritch Blasts. And it did kind of start to morph again, so now you definitely can tell, if you were watching, you can tell that this is Nolte. Or not Nolte.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll run up and attack it.
All right.
And I have 21, so that'll hit. A 12 doesn't hit, does it?
No, but it's close.
Okay, so all I hit was the 1. So that is 7 points of damage.
Yeah, it turns into a puddle of goo as you start cutting through it. And it just melts into the floor. And we
Looking
will end the
around.
session right there. As you all hear a voice echo in this room. You are going against the wrong person. And you recognize that voice, Riley. And that's it. So, with that, we will be playing again in about 4 weeks. And yeah, if you are new here, please push that subscribe button. Give us a like, and we'll let the players deal with the necklace and the room and the barrel if they are interested in going back for the barrel. I think
Yes,
Nolte said she wanted to.
barrel.
So we'll
don't
basically
forget.
start there. I'm writing a note now. Barrel and necklace. Question mark. There we go. All right, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Go check out Shiny Math Rocks, and we stream multiple nights a week. So if you want to check out more of what we have to offer, press that subscribe button. Shiny Math Rocks on Etsy. The link is in the description. Game on.
Hey.